I, 28F, just had my entire world shattered at Thanksgiving dinner, and I don't know what to do. For context, I've always been close with my family, mom, dad, and my older brother Mark, 32M. We did everything together growing up. I was always treated the same as Mark, same opportunities, same love, or so I thought. Mark got married to his wife Jessica, 30F, 3 years ago. She's always been cold toward me, but I figured she was just private. At family gatherings, she'd make little comments like, "Oh, that's just a sibling thing, I wouldn't understand," or "You guys have such a special bond," in this weird tone. I brushed it off. Yesterday at Thanksgiving, about 15 of us were sitting around the table. My mom made her famous apple pie and was telling the story about when Mark and I were kids. Jessica had been drinking wine all afternoon, and suddenly she just laughs really loudly and says, "Oh my God, are we still pretending?" Everyone went silent. My dad said, "Jessica, that's enough," in this warning voice I'd never heard before. But she kept going. She looked right at me and said, "Sweetie, you don't know you're adopted, right? Like, they found you at a fire station. You're not actually a last name." I felt like I'd been punched in the stomach. I looked at my parents, and my mom had tears streaming down her face. My dad was staring at his plate. Mark was yelling at Jessica to shut up, but nobody was denying it. I just stood up and said, "Is this true?" My mom tried to reach for my hand and said, "Honey, we were going to tell you when you were ready. We just never found the right time." When I was ready. I'm 28 years old. My dad said they'd been waiting for me to ask questions, but I never did because I never had a reason to suspect anything. I asked if Mark knew. He admitted he'd known since he was 16. Our parents told him before he went to college. So my entire family has known this for 12 years and just decided I didn't deserve to know who I actually am. Jessica tried to apologize, saying she thought I knew and was just being polite by not bringing it up. Mark is furious with her, but honestly I'm more angry at my parents than Mark. They robbed me of my identity. I could have been searching for my birth parents. I could have had medical history. Instead, they all just played house and pretended I was really theirs. I left immediately. I've been at my apartment, ignoring calls from all of them. My mom left a voicemail, crying about how much they love me and how I'll always be their daughter. Mark texted that Jessica is just a drunk mess and ruined everything. But the thing is, she didn't ruin anything. She just exposed what was already ruined. Aita for refusing to talk to any of them right now. Part of me knows they loved me, but I feel so betrayed I can barely breathe.